Toxic Valley is just packed with farms. One of such is Cobbleton Farm, the only one that's up on top of a hill, so it's an odd farm location. Someone who has a tent outside of it. There's also shooting going on. Why is there shooting? Got to fake being in trouble, because
Have you seen those Mothman cultists yet? Whoo! Straight out of the loony bin, I tell you. You want to survive, you do what you gotta do.
okay. So normally there's ghouls here. He just happened to... Oh, God! Just happened to kill them all. Why was it not making a noise? It made no noise as it ran towards me. Okay. Yeah, so this is Cobbleton Farm. We're going to go ahead and go around the perimeter first. Let's walk down the trail to start at the proper start location. It's actually, I believe, just right here. I don't know how they drove up here. There's no path to drive up here. Yep. So we'll start at this Jeep. Where did it go? There it is. So it's a military Jeep. There's no military skeleton, though. We will ascend. Ascend into darkness. First thing we'll see is this table that has a randomized recipe on it. Go ahead and grab that, drop it off for new players. There are roughly 1, 2, 3, 4 ghouls that spawn here. Oh, that's just a tree branch. It's like, what is underneath the floorboards right there? There's a lot of dead bodies under floorboards in Fallout 76. So I was thinking, oh, is that something I've never noticed before? One of the whole reasons of doing this series is one, to chronologize stuff, because they keep changing everything and, in my opinion, destroying certain locations when they can just create new locations. The other thing is to see stuff that I've missed. Discover all that new, good stuff. So there's a swing set out here. So this farm had children. I don't know why this one. Oh, because it swung around. Can you unswing it? No, I don't think you can. You probably can. I just don't have the patience for it. Should probably pick that up so it stops going off. There's a ladder out here, a bunch of barrels, most likely chemicals. Because it's a farm, hard to tell. And he jingles the moon monkey tarp thing. Little barrel. Here is their water pump for their crops, and they have corn, wild gourd blossom. Do not confuse this. Do not get gourd from this. It is wild gourd blossom. It's different. Mute fruit, razor grain, and potato. All the good stuff. We have a non-working windmill. I cannot get to spin. There are targets here that sometimes will have arrows, sometimes they'll have those little throwing knives stuck in them, unless they've edited and patched that out. So you bear that in mind. You do use the bow. Here is a little... I assume it's supposed to be a hunting spot, but it's right next to their farm, so I don't see how it would make for a good hunting spot. Here's their outhouse, where they were just getting super drunk. I don't believe there's any lore or anything here. Hold on. Got to pull up the location. Terrible at this. This is Cobbleton Farm. Yeah, I don't believe there's any stuff here other than a bobblehead and a magazine. Let's make sure. It's just bobblehead magazine and then other stuff like recipes and mods. So here is a weapons workbench. Let's enter through the front door. I guess this would be the front door, actually. Inside, hard to say that this was a farm that people lived on. Here's your kind of dungeon trunk. Lots of fertilizer here, of course, because it's a farm. So when you're doing the event, this one actually right there, dogwood drop off, and you need to get 3 things of fertilizer. Well, you can get fertilizer here. It's a locked tool chest, and typically behind this locked tool chest is the magazine, but it does not be there. So ignore that. It's a semi-good place for pre-war food. Need some pre-war food. Here's a bed with a suitcase underneath. Here's the chemistry workbench. It's a semi-good place for aluminum because you'll get randomized aluminum cans, but also 2 TV trays are a guaranteed spawn. Unless someone else has already claimed them. I hear movement, but I'm pretty sure all the enemies are dead. And then a guaranteed grenade. Spawn on the table. Out the back, they used to have a dog. You get nothing from it. And 2 wood piles. Let's go ahead and head up the stairs. We can get a guaranteed sniper rifle. Under the bed. Which plays into the whole... Oh, where's it at? Somewhere over there, that little perch that we saw. The air sensor, or an air sensor, up here on top of the little ledge here. Here is the farmer, who obviously killed himself, drank himself to death, or drank himself and shot himself. The audio just started to rise and then just dropped out, and I was like, what the heck? Here's the Tinkerer's workbench. A spinning wheel. Odd that it's placed right there. And a guaranteed stealth boy spawn. Out on this top is a brewing station. A little poodle skirt here that I wish they would just add to the game. Like, come on. And then on the roof up here is where the bobblehead would spawn. It is not here. That's it. That is the entirety of Cobbleton. Not Carlton Mine, Cobbleton Farm. For some reason there's a bone cutter out there. That's possibly guaranteed. Why does he have a bone cutter here? To cut up the bones of the animals. Because it doesn't seem to be any unsettling stuff here to imply that he was doing anything terrible. Other than those barrels, but you get no information from those barrels. Well, who can say, right?